Hi there, welcome to my views on news. Two news stories. First, it seems that Ethiopia wants some assurance from Somaliland politicians about the implementation of the MOU, controversial MOU, Memorandum of Understanding signed in January this year. A senior Somaliland politician visited Ethiopia around 48 hours ago. Secondly, RSF, Rapid Support Forces operating in Sudan, have they been pushed back from Ethiopian border? Because if you remember, around 2 months ago, I did a video, I showed you RSF fighters, right, on Sudan Ethiopia border in control of border area. Let's start from Somaliland, viewers. In Somaliland, we know that a presidential election is due to be held. 13th of November is the date for the election. Three main parties are contesting this election. Musibe Abdi's ruling party called Kulmiye is defending. Musibe Abdi, the president, wants another term. He is on extension, by the way. The election is delayed. He is being challenged by Abdirrahman. Abdirrahman is the head of Wadani party. He's a main challenger to Musibe Abdi because some politicians of Musibe Abdi group, they have joined Abdirrahman. Abdirrahman's Wadani party. Thirdly, we have UCID, the party led by Faisal Ali Warab. These are three main parties contesting the party election, president election. And most likely the winner will be either Musibe Abdi or Abdirrahman. Musibe Abdi signed MOU with Ethiopian government. If Musibe Abdi is re-elected, there will be no change in Somaliland's position about implementation of MOU with Somaliland. But what will happen if Abdirrahman is elected? I did a video a few days ago. I told you that some diaspora members of Wadani party based in Saudi Arabia said at a party meeting that if Abdirrahman is elected as the president, perhaps he would freeze or he would not seek the implementation of MOU with Ethiopia, saying that the MOU has not delivered anything so far. No progress has been made. Rather, Somaliland has come under more pressure from Somalia. And I said back then that now Ethiopia would be very anxious, very alarmed. It would be watching the election in Somaliland very closely. And those who oppose the MOU, obviously, they would back Abdirrahman. If Abdirrahman really wants to walk back from the MOU signed by Musibe Abdi's government. Ethiopia wants assurances. If you remember, October was the deadline given by Somalia to Ethiopian government to withdraw from the MOU. Deadline almost about to expire. Ethiopia has not withdrawn, and now Somalia is saying officially, it issued a statement last night that Ethiopia cannot be part of the new peacekeeping mission. Why? Because Ethiopia is not withdrawing from the MOU. It's not withdrawing. At the same time, the MOU has not been fully implemented so far. Ethiopia wants assurance from Somaliland's opposition politician Abdirrahman that if Abdirrahman is elected, will Somaliland remain committed to the MOU, or will Abdirrahman change Somaliland's policy about the MOU? Abdirrahman was in Ethiopia around 48 hours ago. He was seen at Bole International Airport in Addis Ababa the 21st of October, reportedly. He held some meetings with senior Ethiopian government officials. What happened? Did he assure the Ethiopian government that if he is elected, he won't withdraw from the MOU? No, Uh, Perhaps this is what Ethiopia wants to hear from Abdirahman. Abdirahman's party did not publicly oppose the MOU. I have not seen a public statement from Wadani party so far in the last 10 months opposing the memorandum of understanding between Ethiopia and Somalia. I have not seen a public statement. Though people say that Wadani is opposed to MOU, but I have not seen any official confirmation of that. I think that the issue of recognition of Somaliland is the biggest issue for Somaliland politicians. On this issue, opposition, government, all are united. If Ethiopia is ready to recognize Somaliland as a country, I don't think Abdirahman would back out from the MOU. But if MOU is delayed, if it is not implemented, if no progress is made, then what is the point of signing this MOU? Because Somalia is tightening its restrictions on Somaliland. Somalia forced Ethiopian Airlines fly Dubai to erase the name of Somaliland from their website. Somalia forced Dahab Shell, which is a remittance company based in Somaliland, to erase the name of Somaliland from its website. Somalia is asking international shipping companies to pay taxes to Mogadishu. So, a lot is happening. Somaliland is coming under pressure. If MOU is not implemented, there is no point in remaining committed to it. Let's see. So far, Abdirahman has held some meeting with Ethiopian government officials. Let's see what Ethiopia does. Let's see who wins the election next month. Second, it seems that rapid support forces have been pushed away from Ethiopian border. In Sudan, we know that rapid support forces of Hamdan Dagalo and Al Burhan's military, Abdul Fattah al Burhan's military, are involved in a civil war for almost a year, more than a year. And both parties in control of territory. Sudan is virtually split. I think military is on the offensive these days. Military has received logistical support, military arms support from Iran, from Egypt, from other countries. And it is on the offensive. Its drone strikes are hurting RSF. RSF is in possession of drones too, but military capabilities definitely are greater than that of rapid support force capabilities. RSF seems to be under pressure. But military is not alone, by the way. Military is fighting with allies. Even if military manages to take back territories from RSF, it will be difficult for military to rule because there are so many players in those areas supporting military. Military is conducting operations against rapid support force. RSF fighters were seen in Dindar a few weeks ago. Dindar is on Sudan-Ethiopia border. It is in Sinnar state. And I did a video on that a few weeks ago. Now, Sudanese military has officially claimed that rapid support forces have been pushed back from Dindar. Dindar, being in control of Dindar, it means that RSF was able to move to and from Ethiopia. But now they've been pushed back from Dindar towards Sanja, reportedly. Sanja is the main city in Central. It is being confirmed by both RSF and Sudan military that RSF are no more in Dindar. They have retreated to Sinja. The only connection between Ethiopia and RSF has been cut off. Connection was through Dindar, reported. Thanks for watching.